All right. Hi, this is Attica, and welcome to part two of our playthrough of the campaign for Let Them Trade. Now, in part one, we did this one, branching out, fishy business, the science of the lambs, and party prep. So we're going to continue today in this video with a monumental problem and work our way through all of them. Don't let those flags fool you. I played this all the way through once before I started making videos, and I haven't figured out a way to reset them to go back and start over. I'd love to do that. If anybody knows how, let me know, but I've searched several places, couldn't find anything. Anyway, let's get going. A monumental problem. The king has something really special planned, but some spoil sports aren't so keen on the idea. So we're probably going to run, well, we are. I act like I don't know. We're going to run into bandits in this one. So we're going to have to defend ourselves and protect our trade routes. All right, so coal is the goal. Find the resource coal. So we're going to need to do some scouting. Now we've got a map here that is kind of a river map. And we've got a lot of nice fertile land. Down here on this island, over here, we've got, they've already made, and I want to put it on pause there. We've got our castle keep. We have our provisioner for our scouting, and we have our research. And then we've got a little town over here that looks like it's a classic setup for doing lumber and planks called Nettleford. And I'm going to show you, I don't think I did this in the last one. We're going to rename this one a name that I can tell what's going on. So this is wood and planks over here. And in our other town over here will probably be potatoes, no doubt. Yep. So we'll just call it Poe. So we've got Poe for potatoes. We've got Wapple for wooden planks. And we've got, what do we have? What did they give us as far as supplies? We have start out with 50 planks, 46 potatoes, 50 wood to help us expand early. And we've got good fishing, as one might expect on a map like this. And let's see what they've given us for research. We start out with, of course, the peasant home, potato farm, lumberjack, sawmill, but we start out with fish and sheep and the quarry and the wheat farm and the worker home. And I guess that's all the stuff we did last time, maybe. We could go straight to urban development. Well, not yet. We need some stone for that. Let's see. What do we want to get into this time? It wants to find coal. So let's do some scouting. We'll grab our knight and set him on scout mode and put him, I just go close by. Okay. And what's that right there? That is stone. We would want to be able to pick up stone fairly early. I think that's one of the keys for your early development is pick up stone. So if we go here, now look how busy these guys are. Let's go ahead. Let's upgrade this first thing. And then we're going to put in more house, maybe another house, and pick up that stone over there, which would be nice to have. So let's just do that first. Okay. And if you remember, we're on a tabletop in this surreal world where giants live, I guess. We're on this tabletop in someone's dining room, it looks like. All right, we found coal. That was the whole purpose. Where did we find it? Right there? Yeah. Okay. So they want us to build a golden statue. And on the sidebar, they want us to have stone tools. Okay. Well, let's see what that means. Right up here is research for a stone tool maker. We'll need wood, stone, and planks to do that research. And that will allow us to make tools. And those tools are very handy for lots of productivity gains. So we've got them up to 2. They can do 2 more. So we can pick up our stone. We can put a quarry right there. And we can put a house Well, we could put a house next to it, or we could research one that's very handy. Let's go down here and research this. Yeah, wooden planks. Let's research the peasant home upgrade, and we can upgrade our peasant homes, and we won't have to use up space in that town with more homes. So we can just go ahead. In fact, we can do that. Let's see, how many homes do we have here? We have 3. We could add, with that one upgrade, we can add 3 more peasants. That's 2.5 jobs. And then another upgrade, we could do even more. So let's say, let's go ahead and build up this town a little bit. All right, we got peasant home 2, and we can upgrade these houses here, and that's going to open up 3 more slots for us. And in the meantime, we will do this upgrade as well, which needs the stone, which is fine because we're going to have, it'll start once we get this done and we have more workers, we can put them out here. And this is a game where you kind of want to do one thing at a time because you have limited resources to work with. You've got to move them around the map. You need the resources for your research. So if you have research going and you're building stuff out and building more towns and expanding and doing all that stuff, you could run into a situation where you just can't, where everything is slow. And we want to get this done. So now, see, we've got a worker now. Plus 20. And see, here's where I'm talking about the stone. Once you get to like level 2, and you have, well, in this case, once we have a stone tool maker, we can actually supply this town with stone, and it'll create 70% more stone in the quarry, plus, so you're getting 70% more output from the same number of workers, plus it'll create trade. So wherever you're making the tools, they're going to sell the tools here and buy something, whatever, the wood or planks back, and everybody makes more money and your productivity goes up. So the stone tools are terrific. We're going to get those as soon as we can. As soon as we can get this thing really going. Let's just hold off and get this done. This is so against my grain to hold off. I usually go and build, but you really are competing for your resources here. Oh, the other thing I want to do is put in another lumber right there, because once these 2 upgrade, we'll have 2 for this. We can put 1 on this. And then we've almost got this done, right? All right, now we've got level 3. So now we can say, okay, we've got our 2 workers here. We're probably missing a worker there. 3, 6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, well, we need 10. We need 10. We have 9. But if we finish that level 3, right? So if we take this house right here and bump it up to a level 3, what does that take? That just takes some wood, planks, and stone, which we have. We have it right here, in fact. So we should quickly be able to upgrade this and add 1 more person here, which will give us 4 people in this house. There we go. And once they show up, then we should have full work everywhere. Now the planks are low right this minute, but that should change. Let's see. Yeah, once we get 1 more person to move in, we'll have all this fully staffed. There we go. Okay, so now we're producing planks. We've got good wood production, decent wood production. We'll come back and improve it. We've got our stone coming out. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. let's see. Let's tell our knight he's kind of gone as far as he can go to the north. Let's give him a new area to look at. How about over here? And let's see. We can do wool. We can do fish. And that's coal. And that's stone. And that's coal. We could put a town right back here to mine the coal. But we have to have the coal mine capability. So we want to get the tools for sure. And we have what we need to get that. We can get wood, planks, and stone. So we want to get the tool maker, and then we'll get the coal after that. And these that you can't do yet, you can go ahead and queue them up. I'm not going to do that because we may want to get something down here before that. Okay. So let's see. We've got two more settlements we can make, and we might as well. I think let's go ahead and get our fish and our wool. Okay, so let's see, let's do a bridge across there. And a road. Well, okay, roads like that. And I think we'll do our fishing village right here. And we'll start out with 2 fish. We could put 1 house right there. Well, we'll need a village first, so we could let's put our village right here, and then let's put a house right there, and then we'll put fish and fish. Okay. And this will be fish. And we're going to upgrade that house. There, we got our stone tool. We're going to get to that in a minute. All right. And let's upgrade that house again. And while we're at it, I'd like to upgrade our sawmill. Okay, there. Now we've got our 4 workers in nice houses to get these 2 going. And we could even take advantage of that and do the same thing and have this be fish and wool. And we got nice land out here. Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just say you're going to be fish and fish and wool. Okay. So we can build another peasant house and we can put in a couple of wool. We're short on money. Yeah, we can put a couple of wool and we can do, go grab some money. They got plenty. They got plenty. Couple of sheep farms. All right, our sawmill has been upgraded. All right, we're going to upgrade it and see this. We can get 70% output by providing tools. We're going to get the tools here in just a minute once we get this one set up. Oh, sorry. I'm on pause. We want to upgrade this. Okay, we've upgraded. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go road like that. Speed them up a little bit. And we want to upgrade again. We need some money. They can contribute. They can contribute. Upgrade again. All right. Now, while we're doing this, let's get, we got our stone coal. Let's get our coal mine. Well, no, we can't do that yet. So let's think about, is there something down here we'd like? I think we're going to upgrade the potato farms. Get a little bit better potato production. Oh, and I'd actually like to do the wool and fish as well. Okay, our knight is busily surveying the world. Potato farms. Okay, let's go out here to the potatoes. Now you can see again stone tools. We're going to upgrade those potato farms, get a little better output. And now let's do another city. Stone, coal. Stone and coal would be nice. Yeah, let's go. Honestly, we only need one house if we take this upgrade path. Probably faster to just build two houses to begin with, but let me think. You put the we could even get all the way back there. What's that? That's coal, another coal. Let's put a city here, connect it in like that, connect it in like that. That's kind of that's all right. Kind of a redundant road. Let's go with the two houses approach here. One, two, and we could go ahead and set up more stone production if we wanted to. No, we really don't need to. Let me let me back this up. Basics, destruct. We don't need that. What we want is the coal mine. Or no, we do want. I think we do want stone here as well. I take that back. Okay, we're going to go workers right here. We need money. Uh, you can contribute. You can contribute. Let's do workers, stone tools, coal, and stone. We are going to make stone here. Wouldn't have to. I mean, we could import the stone, which would be good for our trade, but efficiency wise, making it in the city will make tools more efficient. So 6 to 1. And the coal, have we gotten that research yet? No, we haven't. Okay, good. All right. By the time we're ready to research it, we'll have tools being made. So this is going to be coal and tools. And we could take we could build another worker home, or we could upgrade this one, do the research. I think we're just for now, we'll build another worker home right here. And that's going to be for the coal that we're going to get as soon as we get this done. So these guys work here in this quarry. These guys are going to work here in the stone tool maker, and these guys will work in the coal mine. So we could have had this one over here. Doesn't matter. All right, now we're making tools. I think, well, we will be. But we got one worker. How did that happen? That's a peasant. That's a worker. All right, I've confused myself here. 2 and 2, 4 and 2. I don't know how we got our one. This is a worker home. Okay, we got this one's done. That's right. This one. Now, this town, until it's really producing tools, which it can't do. Let me see. Wood and stone to make tools. Okay. I'll tell you what we could do. We could give it, we could even give it its own wood and not import it. And then it'll make its money off the tools it exports. On the other hand, if you just trade back and forth, you take the wood, you make the tools, you bring the tools back here. Because what we're going to do here with our sawmill is give it stone tools. So as we bring tools, now it makes the planks with tools, with wood and tools, and makes 8 rather than making 4.8 with just that. So we'll add the tools in there, which promotes trade as well and makes money for these guys with their tools. There we go. There we got some tools being produced. These guys are making more. They're taking the wood and making more planks out of it. Makes it a much more efficient operation. So what do we got here? We've got tools. We'll build a coal mine here as soon as we get, okay, and we got tools being made now for our research to get our coal mine. We're going to pop a coal mine right in here, and I think we're set for that, aren't we? Yes, we'll have another worker will move in. We'll have 2 workers here, and we'll be able to do our coal mine. There we go. So we got the coal mine. We'll go to workers, put in a coal mine right there. Okay, how we looking? Fish are weak. And we could build another city. We could go fish, fish, fish. We could upgrade the fish. And we've got our sheep farm upgrade already. So let's go down here. And now look at this. If we put planks, which we're now making better, we can do this. We can have planks here, right? And upgrade this. That's because we did that level 2 research. Now we're going to upgrade both of these sheep farms. And the other thing we can do is they lose a peasant slot. So it used to take 2 peasants to run the sheep farm. Now it only takes 1 because we're going to have wooden fences around it to keep the sheep where we want them. So that means that our people here could actually do more wool, right? So we could go to peasants, go to wool, and actually put in 2 more wool spots once we upgrade this city so it has a couple more slots. Or upgrade this to a village. And once it's a village, it can support more slots, and we'll just throw down 2 more sheep and way improve our wool production. And we've got the fish leveling up. So we'll just work on this down for a minute. We've got this one kind of going now. He should start. Yeah, he's starting to make money nicely now because he's making tools. And should be making planks faster, should be making everything better. Now we're going to upgrade our fish. Now watch this. Now we can do the upgrade. We're going to upgrade both of them. And we can also say, okay, +1 coal, they can produce 10% faster. So in 27 seconds. Or they add some production time, but output more. So I would rather do that. So we're going to do, I think I'd rather do that. So let's go with that. And now it's going to take 35 seconds, but they're going to make 7.5. So if we turn it off, it's 30 seconds, makes 5. Now it's 35 seconds, makes 7.5. Make sure it's turned on both of them. So we should upgrade our fish output. We'll definitely upgrade our wool output. And we have some workers now, so we're going to need some other things. Okay, we've got our level 2. So we can build 2 more wool. Need a little more money. They can pay for it themselves. And they're questioning whether we want to add something while we're building all this stuff. All right. All right. I'll concede. I'm getting carried away again. Now I do. And we want to upgrade that and give it that. So 20 seconds will make 4 with only 1 worker. So our one little level 4 house here is doing 4 of these. The other level 4 house is doing both fishing. So this guy here, we want to upgrade it and give it planks. So the planks are helping us with our wool production. The tools are helping us with the plank production. The tools are will be helping us with, I think it's these guys. No, is that right? No, planks are helping us with the fish. We could even think about putting planks down here rather than making them trade. We may think about that a little bit later. All right, what are we supposed to be doing? Iron mine. Gold, coal, iron. There's iron right there. This looks like a little mining town. Going to be right back here. Let's see. And our mission, they want us to build this statue. The statue, we're going to have to put it in a town. It's going to want planks and stone and coal. So ideally, we would put it kind of in here somewhere close by. There's 7 out of 7. Let's go ahead and bump these guys up. They're 9 out of 9. I think we'll put the statue in this town right here. And what would I like to be researching? I would like to be researching iron mine, which needs tools, stone, and planks. Oh, we've actually killed our wool production because we're looking for planks, right? So, don't like that. But we do need that if we're going to have all this. So, we could put plank production down here. Planks and wood, 2 and 4. Yeah, we could just do a small one down here. We could do, how are you looking? 9 out of 9. We would have to bump them up again. I'm really, I'm doing this just to be playing. Combining the fish and the wool. I just want to see if you can do it, and you can, obviously. And we can throw some plank production in there, which or we could set up a whole new town because wood and planks are so important. Let's do that. Let's go down here. We're not going to get much out of this, I don't think. Let's go. No, we're 4 out of 4. Let's go up here to research and get the urban development, which will give us 3 more slots for towns. Notice our wool production 0, right? What we could do for this one, we'll turn that off. Turn that off. And at least have some wool production. We can turn it back on once we get this straightened out. And we're using planks for our research as well. Planks are always a problem. Level 3 needs wool. I love how they do this. You need more wool, so you need more planks, but to research better planks, you need more wool. I love it. Output storage is full. Now this says we're consuming 27 and producing 20. So you can see we need a lot more planks. The tools we're doing great on that. Yeah, let's just get another town. Have another town that does wood and planks. Can't hurt a thing. And let's scout down here. Gold. Thinking of towns right in here to do wood and use this wood here. Oh, good. Forgot about that. We'll put tools on all these potato farms. So I hit this, I hit shift to apply it to everyone in the all similar businesses in the same village. Okay, we've got our urban development. Let's do another. Is that what we want? I think so. We're relying on those planks. So let's go city. And we'll put it right here. One, two, three, four would be 8, 10. We want 10 people. Or do we just want to do, well, first of all, let's do planks. Connected by road. And let's see if we can put a bridge like here. Yeah. Connect this by road. There we go. It could be planks and eventually it could be gold. Right now, it's going to be the simplest little town you ever saw. We'll upgrade this and we'll use tools. We're making plenty of tools. And I think, like, at least one of these. There we go. We've got a little wood production down here. This plank production should be good. They'll buy tools, they'll sell their planks. All right, now we're starting to see positive on the planks. Okay. Of course, we're not doing any big building right now. All right, so what we're trying to do, iron mine build that statue. We want to put our statue here, I think. So let's go here and put a statue right there as part of the town. A statue for the king, part one. The king has demanded the construction of a great golden statue. Some spoiled sports are less than happy with the idea. The inhabitants of all cities become 10% less happy. We don't care. That's a shame, but that's okay. All right. So we need planks, coal, and stone, and it will not take us long to build that. And now we have iron. Not sure what we're going to do with the iron, but let's just see. We have our iron mine. What else could we do? We could do clothing for our. That would be good. Let's do clothing for our workers. That's their luxury item. One of their two, that and bread. And then, yeah, see our wool production now because we have plank production. our wool production starting to get pretty good. We could actually put clothing right here. Let's upgrade this city, and we'll make clothes here as well. All right. And then we'll go workers. We'll put workers in here. Okay, we finished that. So what do they want next? We have to spend money and send iron. Okay, there's where we need our iron. So no point in spending money until we have that. So there's an iron deposit. We can make iron here. So we can found a town out here. Let's just make sure that's the best place for it. That's gold. That's gold. That's a lot of gold. Fish could use some help too. We could probably put another fish business, another fish village somewhere. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt down here. We could actually expand this one, I think. It's only 5 of 7 right now. Let's do some more fish right here at the potatoes. Now we have to build something to get over to them, right? So let's expand this city as well. Now we've got a worker house right here, and we're going to put a tailor shop in here as soon as that's done, making sure there's room. Yep, we can add another building. We've got these guys expanded out. They've got room for 3 more, so we can put in a house and 2 fish. We can put in a peasant house and 2 fish. They have to be connected up, so we had to put a house here to get over to the fish. All right, let's do that. And we'll have to expand the house. There, we got tailoring. So let's go over here to this guy, go to workers and tailoring. And when that's built, we'll start making clothing, which all our workers will want. What should we, let's, do we want to do wheat? I mean, we really probably don't have to get this done. Yeah, let's research upgraded iron mines. And once we get all this foolishness with clothing and this done, we'll go up here and do our iron town. So I want to upgrade these guys and use planks to increase the output. And I want to upgrade this home. Oh, potatoes are weak too. Go upgrade you again. And let's improve our potato production. Yep, we can do that. And we got 4 workers here. They'll do the fish. Now we've improved the town, and we've got some more slots. So we're going to put in another peasant house. I want to put 2 more potatoes, and then a peasant house right there. Upgrade that house. And upgrade it one more time. And that should, yeah, once he's a 4, let's upgrade our potato farm and use tools on them. And I'm playing around with this, just looking at some longer term things. We're going to get into much more involved builds later on. And some of these upgrades and stuff, you need to kind of understand them in order to really get all this to work. So now we've got 4 people living here. So we've got our fish. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, good. We're staying ahead on the planks. Potatoes are improving. Fish definitely improving. Wood's good. Wool looks good. We're making clothing. That's going to make our workers happier. Let's go out and do our iron mine. So that would be, we've got the room for it. So we've got stone, coal, gold, and iron. So definitely be a mining town out here. So that's all. Those are all workers. So let's start. Let's put a village or city center like there will do, and we'll run a road to there to connect it into everything else. And we'll put in a worker's house and an iron mine. Do we need coal? We really don't need more coal, so we'll just stick with that for now. I have a feeling we're going to need that gold. Let's go ahead and research gold. Yeah. So this is going to be, I'm going to call this one Ironton. And we only need 2 workers for now to do that. And then what's this? Add a fish, get more output. Outsource to peasants. We could do that, but we've already got the workers. So let's just add fish and get more output. And let's upgrade that iron mine so it's producing even more. So we'll have fish and coal. Oh, they want coal. Well, there's coal right here. All right, let's go collect some money. Uh, let's put a worker's house here and a coal mine here. We've almost scouted the whole thing. We can't get to any of that, so we're going to need a bridge so that he can get over there. Basics bridge. Can't do that. We'll have to do, let's see. The bridges, they have to be kind of squared off with each other like that. You can't go like from here to here, that kind of thing. Let's do here to here. And then let's do here to here. Build a road. Build a road out through there. And then we can tell him to scout out here. There, we're making iron. Let's go ahead and pay the money. People aren't going to be happy. That's okay. We're keeping people reasonably well supplied. We could think about maybe a little more clothing production. Yeah, we'll go to tailoring and we can use tools and we can improve that. Okay. I think we finished that portion, or did we? Uh, Gold. We want a gold mine. There's a gold deposit right here. Uh, let's research worker home upgrade. Now, spend the money. I should have waited, I guess. Let's upgrade this home. I think. Oh, can't afford. That's okay. We can always afford. Here. What, here, here, here. Make everybody miserable. When you take this money, you make them 30% less happy. They're taking a happiness penalty because of the construction, but we're all good. We're all good. We're keeping them well supplied. So, workers, gold mine here. Upgrade that house. Upgrade that house. That'll give us 2 more workers, 1 in each, which will give us what we need for the gold mine. So we're getting plenty of iron. We could think about iron tools. I think there's an iron tools, isn't there? Oh, that's the forge up here. Again, the citizens. We don't need to go there this mission. Plenty of tools. We need to make bread if we want to make people even happier, but we don't. It's not required, but we could certainly have a beautiful bread business right out here. Okay, we just need the gold and we're starting to produce it. Once we get the homes upgraded, we should have enough workers. There we go. There we go. Now everything's functioning fully. And we're going to upgrade it to get us another trader because we're working them hard. They're out pretty far away and they need to buy a bunch of stuff, sell a bunch of stuff. And of course, we're taking stuff out here. Gold production has started. Looking good. And the gold mine, we can improve it probably. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go gold mine, improve it. You know, they would want iron tools, and that would need a forge. So we'll go. We'll just eat some more fish, make them happy that way, and bump up our production a little bit. We have plenty of fish. Okay, we're done. We finished that one. Okay, that was a pretty good one. A lot going on, and I didn't really stay as focused as some of you are probably used to me being because I wanted to play around and show you some of the upgrades and how they interplay with each other. Like for example, we stopped making wool because we set them to use planks, but we weren't making enough planks, so our wool production was dying because we didn't have planks. And to upgrade our planks, we needed more wool. There's a nice bunch of things you got to take into account here. Excellent game. Excellent game. All right, let's go play the next one. Okay, that one was A monumental problem, right? Yeah. So now we're going to play uninvited guests. Now we're going to get the bandits. I thought the problem, this one here, not so keen on the idea. That was just our people weren't happy, but because we had good supplies of everything, the happiness was not a problem. And you make so much money if you do it right. If you have your cities trading, that no problem, no problem. So let's go to uninvited guests. There's still a lot to do before the tournament, but there are rumors that some unsavory fellows have been poking about. Now we're going to see the bandits. Okay. Okay, what have we started with? Ooh, great fishing right down here. Uh, Pause, please. All right, so we've got this hellwood. Looks like it's, oh, it is wood. Okay, let's rename it. Well, that's a good name for it for now. And then Brightfin over here is probably potatoes. Yeah, there's our potatoes. We could use wool, would be great right here. And fish would be really nice down here. 3 fish would be 6 people. Yeah, we could just build that out. Vanilla. Oh, what's that? That's stone. We'd love to pick up stone. That's stone. Okay, we've got several places for the stone. Let's see. Let's see what they've given us. We've got 8K to start in funds, and we've got 50 planks, 46, probably 50 of those to start with. Okay. And let's go fish. Right there. The road to there. And a road to there. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's a little fishing village. And I think we can get stone down there too. So let's go with all right, well, they've given us the quarry. They've given us all of this. Do urban development. I think I'd like to have that speed upgrade. And what? What? The peasant home, I guess. All right, let's get our fish built. And let's get our wool. I think we'll put, well, this isn't as great as it looks because, well, we can do, you know what? We have to put this in this town because it's adjacent to this. And that means we can't use any of this for our wool. We couldn't put houses in there or anything because the towns can't build right next to each other. So our wool Our wool could go out here on the island, or this little peninsula. Or it could go right back here. Or we could scout some more. Where's our scout? Our scout's not popping out. What's going on here? He's right there. Oh, I see. Maybe there's nothing. Well, he could scout right there. There, finally. I don't know what was wrong there. Couldn't get him to pop out. He can start scouting. Wall. Oh, there's good fish here too, man. Wool could be even over here. Try my best not to overthink this, but it's impossible for me. All right, let's go build a bridge here. Why can't I build a bridge there? Uh, there. Build one right there. And let's put our wool town right here. We'll start with 3 and 3, like that. There. Oh, and take them into Hellwood as well. And by extension down to here. Okay, good. This will be our wool town right here. All right, so we got wool, we got fish. Our wood and planks need some work. And let's stop that and work on our wood a little bit. The wood and planks. And housing. In fact, let's just go. We need stone. We're going to expand this town right here. Okay, we need to expand a couple of these houses. We need some money. We'll expand a couple. Oh, is that right? That wasn't necessarily right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry. I was going to, I think we can still build this. I'm not sure. Once the city's expanded. Okay, lumberjack. Good. These guys, we're going to put in foresters and this. And then we're going to need a couple. One. Okay, down here we can put in stone once we have some money. Give us some money. Expand that. Two, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Or no, 8. We need 8. We got 7. How do we have 7? Okay, this one needs to be expanded. Give us some money. Expand that home. Okay. 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, 9. We can do one more. We got 2 more spots. We could put in another peasant home and another wood, another lumberjack. Okay, and there we're going to upgrade that, give it that, and then we're going to see how many people we need. We need 11 and 11. Okay, good. Once we get people moving in here, and potatoes. All kinds of mining out here when we get to that. All right, we're all matched up. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. There we go. We're all matched up. We've got our workers. We've got improved planks, decent wood production, so that's okay. Potatoes. Wouldn't mind seeing them a little better. Let's improve the potatoes. Planks, wood, and stone. Oh. Never did do this. Peasants, stone here. All right, and let's just check our labor here. All right, we match up 8 and 8. Good deal. So now we have stone production. That'll get this research going. And the potatoes will go right behind it. I'm going to drop that, do the potatoes, and then we'll come back to that one. So we can upgrade our potato production, make sure we're okay on food. And we're really a little short here anyway. We've only got, I mean, we could do an easy thing here. We can go another house and another potato farm. And we can upgrade them. Once that one's built, we'll upgrade them all. There we go. And we'll add a peasant slot. Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. And now we need 9. So we're going to need to upgrade that. And that. We need some more money. There we go. And that. So now we'll have level 2 potato production with enough workers. All right, looking good. Looking good. Now, build a jousting area. They want planks, stone, and brick. Well, no point in messing with that till we get the brick. Okay. After this, we're going to go clay pit. And then I think urban development. Actually, we'll do urban development, then clay pit. We're going to need more more homes. And I don't really see a great clay area yet. I mean, there's one. Or, well, here this would be okay. We could do 2 here with a city. That will work if we can't come up. If Sir Osric doesn't find something better for us. Okay, there's our urban development. We should knock off the clay pit quickly. Okay, there's the clay pit. So we're going to need to start. These are tough. We have to start the clay before we can do the bricks. So in the research, we have to, if you look at the brick making, it requires clay, coal, and stone. Now, coal, I don't think we've done anything with that yet either. Iron, here's coal down here, coal, iron. I think we're going to have a mining town right down here. And we need some money. Well, let's go hit everybody up for money. 2, 3, 4. Thank you all. And we'll go right here. And we'll go like that. Okay. And we'll have workers like that. And we have to research coal. Oh, we have to do, shoot, what am I doing? We have to do the stone tool maker and then the coal mine. Or we could do charcoal, which uses wood. No, I would rather not do that. This is going to be Coal Grove. Okay, we've got the stone tool maker, and we're working on the coal mine. Oh, we have to have the tools though. Okay. 8 of 9. We need more. I think we need more room. Let me see. The housing here. Oh, we don't need peasants. We need workers. So we're going to need a worker house and a stone tool maker down here, I think. And that's going to be, we need to expand the city. We need to upgrade to a small town. And we could think about some other research to do. So anything we'd like to have. Huh. That was it'd be nice to have the level 4 homes. Then you got 4 families using less potatoes and less wood. And we're still thinking about bricks, aren't we? But I want to get these tools going. They help everything produce, or a bunch of things, I should say. Including that. let's do this. Let's go with, if I can. Yeah, let's do tailoring. So we're starting to make workers. Let's have something to make the workers a little happier. Planks are slowing us down, aren't they? Okay, there's tailoring. Well, we could add tailoring to the wool, I think. And I'm going to cancel that for now. But I know they're almost done. No, they're not. We'll cancel that. We don't need to compete. We need to get this one done first. I love how we boxed our fishermen in, but they seem to do just fine, just sitting right there. All right. And we need a worker and we need an iron tool maker. Or a stone tool maker. Okay, we've got our worker's house. We need this. And once we have that, we'll go for the coal mine. Is that right? Yeah. I think that's what we're needing. Oh, we need bricks, but we need coal. There we go. Now we're making iron tools or stone tools. Let's go over here and use those stone tools to improve our sawmill. And now that we're making iron tools, we can get that coal mine research done. Let's just look at this. We're producing tin. There we go. Our consumption's all right. Cool, cool. Now that just means that when it went from 2 and then goes to 8, that's where it's shipping it over to the research, which needs it as well. So we're making enough tools right now based on what we need. So we're okay on that. And once we get this coal mine set, we're going to go to Coal Grove and put in a coal mine right there. And we can queue up iron mining to go right behind it. And we built all these houses. I overdid this. I wasn't thinking about the implications here that we needed to research. So we can put a coal mine here, and we can even put one here. We need the money. I don't know how these people are making money, but they are. So let's put in a couple of coal mines in Coal Grove. And now we've got an iron mine. And get a little more money. And we'll go iron mine here. We'll be producing iron and coal. I want to do that little worker upgrade right there. And we got to go get our brick set up. Here we go. Here's a double. I mean, we could use that one, but this is a nice area to build in. Let's go with a town right here. Let's go with 2 workers. Let's go get some money. 1, 2. Oh, you need to upgrade. See that red? 3. That's enough. All right. Workers, clay, workers. Workers. And a road. Maybe a bridge. Nope, maybe not. And we want to start brick making. And our jousting arena is going to need brick, stone, and planks. It's probably got to be in a town. I guess it can go and fish. And I think that just triggered the bandits, I believe. All right. Yeah, I learning lessons. I mean, it really is a single thread kind of a game because by running the planks out here, I'm not getting them here, and this is more important to get this done. So we need the planks here. Now, there are priorities on these builds. I'm going to turn that off. So this is not a priority. I should have done that first because I want this done. And then I've got all this going on out here that also needs planks. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. You build it when you can. We need to get the. I want to. I want this one. I want our Brickstown to be built. Any. We're going to need this, I think, but not yet because we're hurting for planks. Oh, we're hurting for wood too. Interesting. That town is not able to trade well enough. And we've got two more spots. So let's go. Get two more workers and then another wood producer. $13.13. I want to take this house and upgrade it because I want one more worker because I want to be able to go here and put in a forester and upgrade that. The good thing is most of your upgrades for your wood town are easily done because your wood planks are right there. So at least we can get that done quickly. There we go. Everything nicely balanced out. We're making more wood. Oh, we've got our bricks going. Looks like. Yeah. Starting to make bricks. And we're starting to get our research done. All right, good. Now, how are we on moving stuff around? These guys could actually use an upgrade. They're getting stressed, and that makes sense. They're providing wood and planks for the whole world. These guys are stressed as well. Go upgrade yourself. Upgrade yourself. Upgrade yourself. There we go. We got brick making now. So down here, We can, let's see. We got 2 more buildings, so we'll just put in another worker. Yeah, we need money. We'll put in another worker and a brickyard. We'll lower that priority on that one. All right, we've got everything but our bricks, and we're about ready to make those. Oh, we need to build a light barracks. Okay. Castle. Oh, we need to research it. So we've got right here, we're going to research light barracks. That way we can give our knight some troops to work with. And we can even put an extra knight out there. Let's do that too. Okay. All right, we're going to go to their castle and put in a light barracks. All right, so they're telling us we're going to have some thieves. Now we've scouted everything, and look right out here. The bandit camp, Blackbeard. He's got no strength. Let's see if we can. We'll wait till we get a complement of light retinue, and then we'll go out there and attack him. So this light barracks is recruiting soldiers for us, and they need some stone and planks, and they use that to recruit soldiers. Light retinue. There we got our extra knight as well. So we've got this guy has his full complement, and our other guy, our green guy here, is starting to get a full complement. And Blackbeard is a 4. So I'm just going to send, we're going to go guard here, go to the green guy, guard here. We'll just attack him. We could wait till we had 2 full night setups, but we don't need to wait. We'll just send them both out there. Got a 9 and a 4 against his 5. And there we go. He's gone. You can go back to the castle. You can go back to the castle. All right, here's another bandit camp. You attack. You attack. There we go. Back to the castle. Back to the castle. Are we getting any bricks? Oh, we haven't built it yet. Okay. This is the plank slowdown playthrough. There. Finally making bricks, I think. Uh, Making 16 a minute in theory. Clothes. Where's our wool? Wool is here. Okay. Put in a worker house. Put in a tailor and a worker's house. And we can improve that wool production quite a bit. And we can use stone tools here. And we can take our sheep farms, upgrade them, give them planks now that we're actually making some planks. And that's it. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Let's stop. Okay, for this one, we played. Which ones did we do? We did a monumental problem and we did uninvited guests. So we'll get on livery delivery on the next one. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw something that'll help you become a better player. I can tell you that my biggest lesson learned after playing this for a while: planks, 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 make planks, make planks. And of course, that means wood. but that just drives everything. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw something that'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Let Them Trade video. Thank you.